Good morning, I'm Craig Negrelli. It's Friday, November 8th, 2024, and these are your unbiased updates. President Trump gets right down to business, naming his chief of staff, who she is, and the key trait the president's son says all cabinet members must possess. And a key ruling on immigration, what a judge in Texas decided when it comes to spouses married to American citizens and just how many people might be affected.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world, these are today's Unbiased Updates.
This morning, President-elect Donald Trump's administration is starting to take shape. Trump making his first presidential staffing announcement Thursday, a historic one, naming Susie Wiles as his White House chief of staff. Wiles was Trump's campaign manager for the 2024 presidential race. She will become the first woman to hold the job of chief of staff when Trump takes office on January 20th. It is a position considered to be the second most powerful job in Washington, behind the presidency. Wiles, the daughter of the late NFL broadcaster Pat Summerall, also ran Trump's campaign in the state of Florida during the 2016 and 2020 elections. Her political career dates back to Ronald Reagan's years, where she worked as a campaign scheduler for his 1980 presidential bid. In a statement, Trump said, quote, "Susie Wiles just helped me achieve one of the greatest political victories in American history and was an integral part of both my 2016 and 2020 successful campaigns. Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. Susie will continue to work tirelessly to make America great again." In the coming days, the president-elect is set to begin reviewing other names to build out his team, including filling cabinet positions. Trump's son, Don Jr., telling Fox News the key factor each candidate must have is delivering on his father's message and not someone who, quote, thinks they know better. As the battle for the House of Representatives continues with more than 20 races yet to be called, Republicans widened their majority in the U.S. Senate on Thursday. The GOP picking up a seat in Pennsylvania, with several media outlets projecting Dave McCormick has defeated Democratic incumbent Senator Bob Casey. Republicans now hold 53 seats in the chamber, with 2 races, one in Nevada and one in Arizona, still to be called. As for the House, Democrats need to win 19 of the remaining uncalled races to take a majority, which is 218. California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom has called a special legislative session to protect the state's liberal policies ahead of a second Trump presidency. Newsom and Attorney General Rob Bonta announced on Thursday they're preparing to, quote, protect California values against the incoming administration. During Donald Trump's first term, California also launched a resistance campaign against conservative policies.
Mr. Trump repeatedly overstepped his authority between 2016 and 2020. There's no reason to think he won't do it again. We checked him and we stopped him and we pushed him back into his box when he tried to step out of it. We know to take Trump at his word when he says he'll roll back environmental protections, go after our immigrant and LGBTQ plus communities, attack our civil rights, and restrict access to essential reproductive care.
The California special session is slated to start December 2nd. Newsom is also calling on the state legislature to give the Attorney General's office more funding when it meets in December to battle federal challenges. A federal judge has struck down the Biden administration's parole-in-place policy, which gave legal status to certain undocumented immigrants who are married to American citizens. In his ruling on Thursday, U.S. District Judge J. Campbell Barker, who was appointed by President-elect Trump during his first term, said Congress has not given the executive branch the authority to implement such a policy. Campbell Barker had previously put an administrative hold on the regulation as he considered the lawsuit, which was brought by Texas and 15 other states. The policy, which the Biden administration called Keeping Families Together, would have applied to spouses who have been living in the country for 10 years, as well as stepchildren. It could have affected between 750,000 and 800,000 people. Authorities in Argentina have now arrested 3 people in connection with the death of former One Direction singer Liam Payne. In a press release, Argentina's National Criminal and Correctional Prosecutor's Office said authorities had arrested an employee at the hotel where Payne fell to his death last month, an alleged drug dealer, and a person who, quote, accompanied the artist daily during his stay in the city of Buenos Aires. Officials say at least 4 supplies of narcotics were, quote, conclusively proven to have been addressed to Payne during his stay at the Casa Sur Hotel between October 13th and the 16th. Payne fell from a third-floor balcony of the hotel on October 16th. Thursday's report revealed that in the 72 hours before he died, Payne had alcohol, cocaine, and a prescription antidepressant in his system. The hotel employee and alleged dealer are both charged with providing narcotics, while the third person is charged with providing narcotics and abandonment of a person, followed by death. Finally this morning, an iconic voice that defined a generation in technology has died.
I recorded the phrases that you've come to know, such as the...
Hey, Elwood, look what we got.
We've got emails.
You've got mail. So I went on to record, welcome, you've got mail. Files done, goodbye. And what started off as a test has continued to this day.
Elwood Edwards, known as AOL's You've Got Mail guy, died this week at the age of 74 after suffering from, quote, a long illness. His former employer, news station WKYC in Cleveland, Ohio, making the announcement on Thursday. Edwards used to work there as a graphics and camera operator, among other roles. According to the station, he passed away one day before his 75th birthday. From all of us who came to know his voice throughout the years, we send out a final heartfelt goodbye to Elwood Edwards. These are your unbiased updates for this Friday. We'll see you back here on Monday. For all of us here at Straight Arrow News, have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. I'm Craig DeGrelli. I'll see you on Monday.